Hey everybody, it's been a minute since I've been around. Well, let's find out what's going on and what's going on with my weight loss journey. So let's dive into this. Hey everybody, I took a little short break and I honestly don't remember what week we're on. I guess I'll get that figured out for the title of this video. But I thought it was time to come back and give an update. We're going to start out with my weigh-in. So let me go ahead and insert that here. Hey everybody, this is my Tuesday, which would have been week 23, but I don't have it in me. So this is going to be coming out on my week 24. I'm kind of going to be updating you as I go through the week. I'll be real honest, the reason why there's not a week 23 is I've not come near a scale. I've not checked my blood glucose or ketones at all. I kind of I wouldn't say that I don't care. My mind is everywhere but on those things. And I know the scales went up and that's okay. In my last update, I was talking about that I was struggling. I knew I was on the verge of having binges. A binge has not happened, so that's good. I have had a couple of cheat meals. I've paid the price. They've bloated me up. Alright, so we're not surprised that my weight went up. I mean, I actually have some appetite, and I'm really trying really hard to not have my tree of life to glare because, you know, it's getting dark and the light's kind of glaring off in it, so I'm really sorry if it's really glary. But anyway, sure, I got my appetite back. I had a rough couple of weeks, hence why there was not an update video last week. You know, just dealing with the grieving process and trying to finish up some things that need to be finished and get my game plan for life figured out, right? I also had an interview last week for a job that I started this week. It is very much different than what I'm used to. I am going to be a inventory supervisor. It was fun explaining why I had a gap in my supervising jobs. Yeah. But that didn't derail me from getting the job that I have got. So kind of glad that today was a snow day and work got canceled because this girl hasn't stood up on her feet in like a long time and moved in these positions. Like my knee has a bruise on it from being on my knee trying to inventory the bottom shelves of Dollar General. Yeah, that was fun. But anyways, let's talk about my weight gain, right? So like I said, I was kind of going through the grieving process. My last video, we talked about that I was right on the line of possibly binge eating. I am happy to report I have not done that. I did cheat. I did have a couple of meals that were not keto approved. I ate a lot, and I mean a lot, of fat bombs. Yeah, a lot of them. So, yeah, has some water weight. But we'll see how it looks like coming up this Friday when I weigh in. But I just kind of wanted to give you a quick update on what is going on in Nora's world. I had rough weeks. I really did. And I'm glad to not be sitting here at the house all the time and that work is a distraction. I needed something, to be honest. So I'm hoping this will work because it is very irregular hours. And some days, I got to be up at our meeting spot at 3 or 3:30 in the morning. And other days it's not so early. So it's going to be a very erratic schedule, but I am kind of on the happy side to be working again. It's going to make doing keto a challenge, but I'm pretty good pro at fasting. So there may be a lot of days it's just one meal a day. Maybe, I can make like a snack, like egg salad and, I don't know, pork rinds or something so that I can eat on a break or something like that. But, so there'll be a lot of adjustments going on, keto-wise, seeing if I can get my weight back down and potentially reach some new lows. So that's kind of like a really quick and updated version of what's going on with Nora. I have to thank everybody who has reached out to me in my time of need, my family's time of need. It has been very inspiring, and y'all have really helped me a lot. Besides the YouTube community, Instagram, and Facebook, my own community here has been very good and generous to us and have reached out and been very supportive. It kind of helps show how much my husband was a big influence in our community, our city, how many people knew him, loved him. And I mean, he was an incredible man in his niche. I mean, his niche was paving, and he was spectacular in that. And he was always learning new things, and people were always coming to him for his ideas. And he was just one of those type of people who could look at blueprints and hand them back to you, and he had that whole game plan in his head. So if anybody was to come back to that job, they would have literally no idea what was going on. And it happened. He's been an incredible teacher to our children. Between him and I, we have 6 children. All of them adult except for one, and he's a senior this year, and he has touched their lives in all kinds of different ways. He's helped mold my own children who really needed that in their lives at this time. And, our children are really amazing children. And I don't say that just because I'm biased and I'm mom and stepmom. I say that because we have really amazing children, and they are spectacular in their own ways. And, he passed on so much knowledge and love and caring in so many different ways. And so if he's doing that with my children, just imagine the way he's touched all kinds of different people's lives. He mentored a lot of people that he worked for. He actually had a saying like, I want to start charging $150 an hour with a 3-hour minimum. He's like, because I do this every day, almost all day. So, yeah, there was a couple of guys that came to the funeral, and they're like, I have a huge tab that I'll never be able to pay back to him. But, I mean, he was a happy-go-lucky type of person. He tried not to let things get to him. And I just want to take these things forward in life. I want to take the personal growth that I have developed from being with him and just keep growing it. I don't want to withdraw. I want to continue on my journey and be an inspiration to other people. And like I have said before, he was my biggest supporter. Him and my family was my biggest supporters of this. And that is what I'm going to continue to do. And did I mention? Yeah, I mentioned snow day today. So I have snow pics and my main meal today. So I'm not going to keep you for very long. I just wanted to update you, keep you in touch with what's going on, and I'm going to try really hard to get a little more regular. And I just want to appreciate everybody who said, hey, take your time, come back to us when you're ready. And that meant a lot to me. So here's my phrase: your journey begins with you. If you don't ever start because you overcomplicate it, you won't start, right? So pick a meat, pick a fat, pick a vegetable to get started. You can always critique your journey as you get going. Bye, everybody.